Most people think survival is about being strong, but the deadliest places on Earth do not care how strong you are. In the desert, your body starts losing the clock. In the ocean, the water around you becomes useless. In a cave, darkness becomes a trap. And in polar water, the first enemy is not the cold. It is your own breathing. So today we are ranking the 7 deadliest survival situations on Earth, from bad to almost impossible. Level 1 is the desert. It looks simple, just find water. But that is exactly why people underestimate it. The desert attacks slowly. First comes heat, then confusion, then the bad decisions. You walk when you should stop. You leave shade because you think help is close. You chase a road that never appears. And the scariest part is this. The desert does not need an animal, a storm, or a villain. It just needs time. Level 2 is the open ocean. This is the only survival situation where you can be surrounded by water and still die of thirst. Salt water tricks the brain because it looks like the answer, but it makes the situation worse. The sun burns you from above. The reflection burns you from below. There is no road, no shade, no direction, and sometimes no horizon that feels real. At sea, survival becomes psychological. You are not just waiting for rescue. You are fighting the thought that the world has forgotten you. Level 3 is the jungle. Most people imagine snakes, big cats, and giant spiders, but the jungle has a quieter weapon: confusion. Everything is green. Everything is wet. The path behind you disappears in minutes. Clothes never dry. Small cuts stay open. Insects do not give you a break. And because sound travels strangely under dense trees, even a river can feel close when it is actually far away. The jungle does not need to attack you. It just keeps moving the maze. Level 4 is being trapped in a cave. Above ground, darkness is annoying. Underground, darkness is control. Your phone light feels powerful for about 5 minutes. Then it becomes a countdown. A wrong turn can look exactly like the right one. A narrow tunnel can turn around your body but not your fear. And if water starts rising, the cave changes faster than you can understand it. This level is not about distance. It is about losing the exit while the ceiling gets lower in your mind. Level 5 is the Glacier. This one looks beautiful, which makes it more dangerous. A desert warns you. The ocean moves. The jungle makes noise. But a glacier can look peaceful while hiding cracks deep enough to swallow a person. Snow bridges can cover empty space. Whiteout can erase the sky and the ground at the same time. After a while, you are not walking through a landscape. You are walking across a question mark. On a glacier, the scariest thing is not the cold. It is not knowing whether the next step exists. Level 6 is an avalanche. People imagine soft snow falling down a mountain. That is wrong. An avalanche can hit like a wall, throw you through rocks and trees, and then settle around you like concrete. If the snow pushes into a gully or a terrain trap, the burial can become much deeper. Now you are not just cold, you are stuck. You cannot dig like in the movies. You cannot yell forever. And if nobody saw where you disappeared, the mountain becomes silent again before anyone understands what happened. Level 7 is polar water, ocean plus ice. This is the final boss because it combines the worst parts of Level 2 and Level 5. The first problem is not even hypothermia. It is cold shock. Sudden cold water can force a gasp, speed up your breathing, and turn panic into a drowning risk within moments. Even strong swimmers can lose control because the body reacts before the mind can plan. The waves do not have to be huge. The ice does not have to move. The water only has to be cold enough to steal your breathing. That is why polar water is Level 7. You are not just surviving the environment, you are surviving your own body. So that is the ranking. Desert, sea, jungle, cave, glacier, avalanche, and polar water. The deeper you go, the less survival depends on strength, and the more it depends on one thing: not panicking when the environment starts making decisions for you. Now be honest. Which level do you think you could actually survive? And which one would end you in the first hour?